So you're trying to figure out how to actually make some money online in 2025, right? It can feel like a jungle out there. Let's cut through all that noise and find a real path for you. And here's the honest truth. A shocking amount of the advice you'll find online is just, well, it's garbage. It's totally outdated. I mean, remember when everyone was talking about dropshipping? That game is completely different now, especially with AI in the picture. A lot of those old school methods just don't work anymore.
So, that's the million-dollar question, right? What actually works today? Our whole goal here is to just cut through all that static and give you a super clear, actionable roadmap, one that's based on what's genuinely making people money right now.
Okay, to make sense of all this, we've broken it down into 3 simple paths. And this chart right here, it lays out the trade-offs perfectly. You can see the easy path lets you jump in fast with basically zero investment. Then you've got the moderate path. Yeah, it takes a bit more time, but look at that income potential. And then there's advanced. That's for those of you who are thinking bigger, who want to build a real online empire.
So here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with the easy entry points, then level up to the more serious skills, touch on what it takes to build an empire, and wrap it all up by helping you figure out exactly where you should start. Sound good? Let's go.
All right, let's dive right in with our first category, the easy path. Seriously, these are things you could start today with nothing more than the phone in your pocket, an internet connection, and, a little bit of hustle.
First on the list, the clipping business. Just think about all those long podcasts or YouTube interviews you watch. Well, somebody has to chop those up into short, punchy, viral clips for places like Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. And hey, that somebody could easily be you. It's a surprisingly simple service, and it's in crazy high demand.
And don't sleep on the potential here. We're talking something like 15,000 rupees a month just from 1 or 2 clients. Think about podcasters or business coaches. They are desperate for this kind of content to build their brands. You provide the service they need, it's a total win-win.
Next up, we have script writing. You know that old saying, in a gold rush, sell shovels? Well, we're in a creator economy gold rush right now. Content is the gold, and the scripts, those are the shovels. You can't have a great video without a great script. It's the foundation for everything.
But here's the secret sauce. Don't try to be a jack of all trades. That's a huge mistake. Instead, pick a niche you genuinely love. Maybe it's tech, maybe it's true crime, whatever, and become the go-to expert in that space. Specialization is how you get noticed, how you get hired, and how you get paid what you're actually worth.
Okay, last one in the easy category, video editing. But as you can see, there are levels to this game. You can absolutely start with basic reel editing right on your phone, learn it in a month, and start making money pretty quick. But if you invest some time to level up your skills, maybe learn motion graphics on a PC, well, your earning potential just explodes. And that whole idea of leveling up, it's the perfect bridge to our next section.
Okay, so now we're stepping it up a notch to the moderate level. This is for all of you who are ready to move past the entry-level stuff and really invest some time to build a skill that can bring in a serious, life-changing income.
So, what does a social media manager actually do? Look, it's way more than just posting a few pictures. They're the brains of the operation. They're content strategists, they're responsible for driving engagement, and they even help drive sales. They're building an entire content system that helps a business blow up online.
And because that role is so incredibly valuable, the earning potential is just massive. I mean, look at that number, 3 lakh rupees a month. That's not a typo. A good manager can easily charge a single client 30 to 50,000 rupees a month. You do the math, you only need a handful of clients to be making some very serious money.
All right, here's a really interesting one, the high-ticket deal closer. Think of it like sales, but on steroids. You're not selling small stuff. You're closing deals for high-end coaching programs, or maybe complex software packages worth over $10,000. And for every single deal you close, you're getting a huge commission. We're talking 70, 80,000 rupees for one sale.
Okay, hold on. Before we jump into the advanced section, I've got a cool bonus idea for you. This one perfectly shows how new tech is creating some wild new opportunities. Just imagine, building a whole software business without having to write a single line of code. Sounds crazy, right? Well, that's the magic of no-code platforms.
Yeah, tools like this are a total game changer. It's almost unbelievable. You literally just describe your business idea in a simple sentence, and the AI builds the front end of the application for you, instantly. From there, you just refine it with a few more prompts, and then it guides you through connecting the back end. An idea that used to take a whole team of developers months to build, you can now bring it to life in minutes.
All right, it's time to talk about the big leagues, the advanced path.
And let's be clear, these aren't just side hustles. These are high-risk, high-reward ventures for people with a long-term vision, people who want to build a real empire.
The most important thing to understand here is the mental shift. You're no longer the freelancer doing the work. You're the agency owner who builds and manages the team. Take an editing agency, for example. You're not just editing videos anymore. You're managing clients, overseeing projects, and leading a whole team of talented editors.
And the payoff for making that leap? It's all about scale. By managing a team, you can handle way more clients than you ever could on your own, and your profit potential just goes through the roof. Suddenly, your biggest challenge isn't the editing itself. It's managing your people and bringing in new clients.
And finally, we've arrived at what many people call the holy grail of online business, SaaS, which stands for Software as a Service. The concept is beautifully simple, but incredibly powerful. You build one piece of software that solves one specific problem really well. Then, you sell monthly or yearly subscriptions to thousands, maybe even millions of users. It is, without a doubt, the ultimate scalable business model.
Okay, wow, we've covered a ton of ground, from simple first steps all the way to building an empire. But here's the main takeaway I want you to remember. These aren't just rungs on a ladder you have to climb in order. Think of them as different starting lines. You get to pick the one that makes the most sense for you, right here, right now.
This chart just sums it all up so well, doesn't it? The easy path? It's a solid start with low effort, perfect for getting your feet wet. The moderate path? Yeah, it takes more work, but it offers a genuinely high income. And the advanced path? Well, that requires the most from you, but the reward is the potential to build a legacy. The choice is all yours, and it really just depends on your goals.
So, you've seen the map, you understand the different roads you can take and what's waiting at the end of each one. Now, the only question left is the one you see on the screen. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Which here's going to be?